Alright, hey everybody. I absolutely forgot that when I go into that Lowe's has, like, I don't know, super concrete or something. And I lose all reception when I'm inside of there. So, that's that. So we gotta roll out, as Optimus Prime would say. Roll out. Y'all even know who Optimus Prime is? Probably not. Unless you got children. Or you're a crazy fanatic. Test question. Who is Optimus Prime without you looking it up? Chocolate Beauty, hey, good morning. Hello again, Gene, how are you? Good morning, Martha Sapp. Welcome back. Yeah, I was just saying I got disconnected. I forgot when I go into this Lowe's, it's like super concrete or something. It blocks all the signal. So I was walking around talking. Oh, you do know who doggone Optimus Prime is. I would have known that you knew. Yes, Optimus Prime is the Autobots leader. You are absolutely correct, Tara. You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for the coronavirus and all the pandemic to be over. You know why? So I can meet Tara and her husband and Tasha and her family down in Universal Studio Orlando, so we can all go to Harry Potter and just enjoy some lunch in the whatever the freaking tavern is. Leader of the Autobots. Y'all do know. Okay, Transformers. All right, a Transformer. Okay, red and white blue semi-truck. Y'all know exactly who Optimus Prime is. Okay, who is the leader of the Decepticons? What is his name? He's a bad dude too. And who is your favorite? Who is your favorite Transformer? And you can't say Bumblebee. Gene, what did you say? Oh, you didn't have an answer. You was thinking of an answer. Well, I tell you, if nobody have any money right there, they are constantly building bigger housing developments in this area. My fave are the twins. Okay, but he is the coolest. Who, Bumblebee is the coolest? Bumblebee is pretty cool. Yeah, I like Bumblebee. Oh goodness, guys, it's always something, you know. I just got another message from my boss, and I got to go and do another job out at Virginia Beach today. I'm like, I don't even have what I need on the truck to do it. But while I'm out, Jennifer wants me to get some greenies for the babies, so I'll just drop them off at the house and I'll go pick up what I need, because I'm still on this side, so I'm not. The voice was cool. Was so cool. What voice was so cool? Bumblebees? You like Soundwave? Okay. Bumblebee, yes. Y'all so funny. He was gonna lose his stuff on the back of his truck. Got an air conditioning duct, a gas tank. Birds left. So how's everybody's gardens going? Or how's your growing season going? I still can't grow corn for some reason. Then again, I didn't put out but like one pack of corn, one pack of beans, and then I neglected it for like 3 weeks. So you can't expect to have anything when you neglect it. I don't care what you're growing. You got to get out there and you got to cultivate that grass. You got to talk to those seeds. You got to be in expectance. And I put that stuff out and forgot about it, basically. It was the same time when I was starting the business, and I was like, let's either get this business up and running or grow these crops. And it's crazy. I try to grow corn every year, and we don't even eat a whole bunch of corn. And when we do eat it, it's mostly raw. I like it in, believe it or not, I like corn and guacamole. No, I didn't see Tara's answer. Super excited. I'm going back to work on the 27th. Good for you. Oh, really? Okay, no, that wasn't the question. I'm sorry. All right, cool. What are you doing? How do you keep your weeds down? That's what I like to know from folks. How do you keep your weeds down in your garden? My garden is looking great. I planted in late in succession, so I just started to produce. The screen froze. Bum effing nowhere. Where your grandma's buried. Well, she wasn't buried. She was put into the wall. So I'm out closer there. Yeah, I'm going through some bad areas right now. I apologize, y'all. I knew better. Actually, I didn't. I didn't know it was bad out here. Better. Actually, I didn't. I didn't know it was bad out here. It is what it is, everybody. And I always feel like I'm going the wrong way and going too far when I come out this way. And ladies, be careful while you're out, especially women of color. You pull your weeds, that's a good thing. Especially ladies of color, because in Texas right now, back in my home spot, they just voted to change the names of the high schools from Robert E. Lee High and John Tyler High to who knows what. And a lot of people are upset about that. Women, black females, intimidation. So just be careful while you're out. Be more vigilant now. And at any time, always be more vigilant. But people just dang, lost it again. Lost what? My signal? Doggone it, we did lose signal. Dang nabbit. Alright, so we should be back now. I don't know where I left off. I was just saying, you know, be careful while you're out. Especially women of color. Because back where I am, why you got this kid playing on a lawnmower like that? Back where I'm from, in Texas, they are blocking women of color into parking spaces, doing it as just doing it as intimidation. But regardless of what they're doing it for and why they're doing it, they're still doing it. And these just old rednecks. They call it having fun. It's not so funny to the person who you're abusing or who you're taking advantage of. It's not too fun for them. I can tell you that straight up. I think this is my turn. Yep. Pow. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Am I still there, or did I lose y'all again, or what? I'm sorry. And I've been really thinking about not doing any more drive arounds, just doing recordings. But you guys keep coming in, so y'all keep inspiring me to do it. That is crazy and scary. Totally agree. But it is what it is, and that's just the way people are these days. People are crazy as hell. Just as crazy as can be. New World Order, regime change. Tahunga's you're pretty much on the cusp of things. So Tahunga, what do you think is coming? Do you think our currency is going to devalue? That's a great question. And if so, what do we do then? That's somebody with a really nice RV in the backyard. Yeah, I've kind of put our house searching on hold right now, just to see what happens over the next probably 2 to 3 months. maybe even as far as 12 months. Because the last thing I want to do is get some more responsibility and then, you know, something drastically changes. Well, these people not at home. This sucks. All right, y'all, hold on. You think depression? Yeah, it's possible. Oh my, I just lost my battery. Y'all, hold on a second.
Please leave your message for 75723771186.
Hey, I was calling to see if you was at home. I just pulled into your driveway, but I don't see any vehicles. So I'm going to ring the doorbell and see. I don't think anybody's here right now. It's uncommon for them not to have a vehicle in the drive. Let's see here. I think scaring. I think of depression. I think we would have to count and use the band together. Looters. Yeah, I mean, you need to start if you believe that, then you need to start farming those bonds now. You know, you don't want to wait till something happens and then be like, hey, let's look out for each other. You want to make sure you got that going on right now, right this minute. And even with that, you know, it's always a chance and a possibility that somebody turns on you. Always a possibility. Always a chance. United Nations Agenda 21, the real Declaration, Environment and Development, UN Agenda 2030, Sustainable Development. I told y'all, Tahanka always got it. Tahanka, we got to do another game night. You whipped my butt on cash flow. We got to do another one. Oh, well. Much as I'm at these people's house, they should just give me a key. These houses are freaking enormous around here. Look at these houses. You look at big payments, you look at big monthly expenses. I'm always noticing when I'm driving through neighborhoods, though. See who might be the prepper in the community. I don't see anybody in this community that could potentially be a prepper. These people just living it up. They're just living it up out here. Which is all good. You know, people live the way they want to live. Who am I to tell folks how to live? I think you should prep, but hey, folks been making it all this time without prepping. Right? You know, it makes you, you know, I have this thought sometimes, y'all tell me if I'm crazy or not. I have this thought sometimes that, you know, it makes you, well, it makes me wonder if the planet has been here for like millions of years, right? And we notice that there are always stages, you know, life comes in stages on the planet. And if the planet's been around for billions of years, then who's to say that all this hasn't ever happened before, where humans were on the planet, we built up, and then over, you know, I don't know, 15 billion years, everything was destroyed, went back to the earth, because everything goes back to the earth eventually. Who's to say that it didn't all take over, we all, you know, destroyed ourselves the first time, and some kind of way, you know, came back and started rebuilding everything. I know that's like far-fetched. Oh goodness! But I just think about that sometimes, because you know, I look at houses and I see how the elements and the earth takes a house back. I mean, it doesn't take long at all. Because as soon as the roof goes, that's it. Structure's done. And you talk about, matter of 80 to 100 years. On a call though. Of the over a period of time, they broke apart and they're drifting away. And eventually, they will probably connect together again on the other side, hit each other, and then start going back together, on the way they originally were. I mean, it only makes sense if they're moving, away from. Watch for turning vehicles. Oh goodness. Alright, so there we are. We're back. Looks like. Yeah, that must be just a dead zone right there. I came through a while ago and I lost the signal. This is some beautiful farmland out here, by the way. Oh gosh, acres and acres and acres. Look like soybean. Probably what it is. But the arrogance makes us defy nature. Yeah, Mother Nature. Yep. Figured out a way. Have y'all heard of that? They're pumping. Now, I don't know how in the world they're making it, stay on the top of the surface, but they're doing that, and they're building like these huge landing strips, landing fields. And I don't know. I guess they're figuring out a way to make some kind of flotation. I don't know. I really don't know how they're doing it. But I learned that like 2 years ago. That that they were building islands. And it's all good. Hey, do whatever. I just believe that that could potentially cause a problem somewhere else. But I don't know. I'm no scientist. I just know that when you take from one area, with every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if you're taking, sand from the bottom of the ocean somewhere, in my opinion, it just has to affect something somewhere else. What's it called? The butterfly effect? Which is kind of crazy, but I guess that theory is the flapping of the wings of a butterfly somewhere on one side of the earth, or on one side of the planet, affects something on a whole different side of the planet, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, y'all. I just know a little bit, about a whole bunch. Very little. Trump is having a coronavirus task force briefing today at 5 p.m. Today, I hope Florida doesn't get shut down again. Coming to a town near you, the ocean floor looks like the Grand Canyon because that's interesting. So the Grand Canyon used to be underwater? Is that what you're telling me? I wouldn't doubt it. Especially if you believe if you believe the Bible and the Great Flood, then that would make sense. If that is true, that's our life-sustaining force right there. So, if the Grand Canyon used to be underwater and now it's not, and the ocean floor looks like the Grand Canyon, and what happened to all that water that was formed by the Colorado River? Really? Okay. That's interesting. I never knew that. That's why I love talking to y'all, because y'all learn me so much. Oh goodness. Y'all do though. I thoroughly enjoy our talks. because I learned so much from y'all. Yeah, I never knew that. I never was interested in why or how the Grand Canyon was formed. Never really. That was like useless information to me. Never been there. Really never had a desire to go to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, I'm sure Jennifer would love to go. I just learned the other day that Mount Rushmore was a sacred Indian, Native American, whatever, site. And the government came in. Now, I don't know how true this is. I didn't fact check this. This is just something that popped up on my Facebook feed. And the government came in and they had bounties out for all, they paid like $300 for each Indian that was killed, whatnot. That's in so. Or something. I don't know. I can't keep up. It's just so much. The eastern U.S. is completely surrounded by water. The eastern USA is completely surrounded by water. Isn't the western USA completely surrounded by water too? That's why in the sun they say from sea to shining sea. Or you making a different point. They blew up the heads and put their faces on it. All make heads. Yeah, and then when I saw the picture before the face was on it, I was like, man, that's pretty amazing. I mean, it was remarkable already naturally. Hey, Hot Rod Chappelle, what's up? That's what they used to call me, and that's funny you even say that. I haven't been called that since high school football. But what's going on, Kev H? How you been, brother? What's your temperature out there in Vegas, in Nevada? I didn't know y'all was open up, and I just found out somebody had gone out to Vegas. They're living it up. Good morning, Ashley. How you been? I never realized that about the Eastern USA. I guess we are actually separated. Interesting. Okay, so y'all got to tell me what you mean by surrounded by water. I guess if I knew more about geography, I guess I would know what y'all was talking about. Happy to be alive. Or we've been 109 to 111 the last 2 weeks. That reminds me, I need to hydrate. I am so dehydrated right now. My skin is peeling like crazy. But I just don't want the water anymore. I'm having to force myself to drink, which is bad. Because it should just be naturally, I don't know where that place is. Funville. That sounds like a place. Anybody ever been to Funville? Lived in Vegas 10 years ago. I mean, it's a great place to visit. I wouldn't want to live in Vegas. Not just me personally. Because when I go to Vegas, I am like tired of Vegas in like 3 days. I'm like ready to go. That's because, I'm trying to put like a lifetime into 3 days. That's probably why. But I would have loved to have been born in Vegas. I think that'd be a pretty cool place to be born and from. Open the Strip and people are out. They're like they never shut down. Yeah, I mean that's the way Virginia is. People are out and about like nothing's going on. Like we're not slap dab in the middle of a pandemic, which is it's impressive and remarkable all at the same time. I just think people are crazy, And up until like 2 days ago, nobody but me was wearing a mask. And I have two people that I know right now currently are under quarantine because they have coronavirus. 2 people that I know personally. I'm not talking about 2 people that I heard had it through another friend and another friend. I'm talking about 2 people that I know personally have coronavirus. One of them is a good friend. Pretty decent. I ain't gonna say good. Pretty decent friend. Friend, if you're watching, love you, brother. Get well soon. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Stay away from the white light. Yeah, but I talked to him Sunday, man. He's like, man, this ain't nothing to be playing with. I was like, I know, bro. Trust me, I know. This ain't nothing to be playing with. Man, I felt like I was gonna die. I bet you did. We always picking and joking. I'm always picking and joking with everybody though, so that's nothing new. Constantly picking and joking with someone. And those two people just walked out the store. They didn't have a doggone. Yep, you could sell the Great Loop, but they build locks and dams. So you call, waiting for someone to show up that you through each one. Frozen what? Florida is out about 2. We have been. Yeah, because people in Florida are just crazy people in any other place. People don't believe, you know, they. And then this stuff about it's my freedom and it's my right to not wear a mask. Well, yeah. It's your freedom, it's your right to get corona and die too. I just think it's amazing that I can walk into store after store after store with a mask on. And it's okay now. It's okay now. I'm walking near here because I got to get some stuff for Jennifer's babies. These dogs cost so much money, it's ridiculous. Face covering required. If you do not have a mask, ask the cashier for one. Cover your mouth. Hey, good morning. And I have no idea what this stuff is. Jennifer always comes in here and buys their treats. So she sent me in here to get some mini greenies, or greenie minis. I don't have a clue where they are. Guess they will be on the treat aisle, wherever that might be. Who knows where that is? I have walked through the whole store, and I don't know where they are. Okay, let's see here. You know how many people I know who say the virus is a hoax and die and get extremely sick and can't taste nothing. Then we like, y'all need to wear a mask. Hey Cindy, yeah, I'm glad you caught the live too. Yeah, in Maryland, I mean everywhere, Ashley, everywhere people just, they're not taking it serious, you know, it's just, they actually got some hand sanitizer today? All right. I have no idea where to find these freaking greenies. I guess I should have asked, huh? Then I wouldn't have to walk around the whole damn store. Ashley, what happened to your people you said you was putting in, boo? Where they at? I need them. I need some help. Now I gotta walk every aisle, apparently. I'm not gonna do that. Now, of course, the person that was up here cashing and ringing folks out is nowhere to be seen right now. Oh, here she is. Hi, where would I find greenies? They're like a dog treat.
Greenies?
Yes.
Right there.
Thank you. All right, minis. Where are they? Large, regular. I think she said teeny greens. Yep. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get this one because get one, buy one and get one 25% off. Really? So if I buy this one, in order to get 25% off, does it have to be the same size? Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll do this one then, because I don't have to come back anytime soon, which I'm sure we're going to be in here anyway, because that's just the way it is.
You have a telephone number with us?
757-292-8804.
Jennifer?
Yes.
$49.27.
Thank you. You too, thanks. Oh, sorry. All right, kids are staying home in Georgia for school. It was so slow, I almost walked into it. The strip looks like last summer they have to be at 65 to 90% capacity. That's ridiculously crazy. But I mean, you know, hey, that's just the way our society is. We Americans have got to be entertained all the daggum time. We can't entertain ourselves, you know. It's just, I mean, that's why the entertainment industry is so big in this country. And that's why if you guys ever attend any of my webinar meetings, and especially when coronavirus is not going on and you attend a live demonstration or presentation that we're doing, oh, that's why it's always a party. It's always a party because we know how people are. People want to be entertained constantly. Why? Because we're dumbed down society. Just is what it is, y'all. Hey. So I'm not surprised that, you know, the strip is freaking packed to capacity. I'm not surprised. I was surprised that they had opened up, you know, Vegas, but I don't even watch the news anymore. I literally have not watched news in probably 3.5, 4 weeks because it's just I just got tired of hearing it. You know, it's just it's almost borderline damn depressing. You know, and I too, you know, even though I'm a naturally, well, I'm not naturally positive. I work on my positivity. And the news is just so freaking I don't even know. I don't know how to describe the news. Depressing. I mean, that's the only word I can come up with. It's just so darn depressing. So I just rather not, you know, I'd rather not subscribe to that nonsense. That's just like Linda Bishop came in yesterday. She's like, "Oh, you're listening to Rush Limbaugh. I choose not to listen to him." Blah 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 blah. Like it's hurting me that you're not gonna watch the channel because I listen to Rush Limbaugh. I don't subscribe to everything the man says. You know, I listen to a whole bunch of folks. I listen to my morning show, you know, here locally. I love Tony McCraney. I love the way I love his viewpoints. You know, I listen to the president. Does that mean I agree with everything he says? No. Entertainment was the strength of Rome. Yeah. Why they fly their feet and Christians to the lions. It's great entertainment. Let me see here. I've seen the games 200 days out the year. 200 days. Good Lord, I didn't know that. They were probably going to make us fight for food. Hunger Games, why not? Y'all don't want to face me in the Hunger Games. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna be Katniss all day long. I'm gonna whoop somebody's ass for some food. Tell you now. If it's different between me eating and surviving and you not, you're not that day, okay? But yeah, I mean, what resources are being depleted? Not since 2009. Wow, that's crazy, actually. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you one bit. And then like we got I fell into this lull with Jennifer where every night we was watching CNN. Oh God. And they were covering I mean it's great entertainment. No, don't get me wrong, it's great entertainment. Especially like Don Lemons and what's the guy from New York? His brother. Oh, they hate Donald Trump, you know, and they don't even try to hide it. I plan my mind for this all day. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, we live in crazy times. But let me ask you guys this poll question. Would you rather live now, would you rather be living now in this period of time or any other period of time in life? And I'm going to tell y'all, the one thing that will keep me right here, right now, in this particular time frame is only one thing. Y'all want to know what it is? Y'all answer the question first, then I'm going to tell y'all what's the one thing that will keep me right here, right now, in this time frame. Jesus loves you this... What are you saying, sir? He got this huge cross out here that he has on wheels. Jesus loves you... Oh, this much. Oh, okay. Jesus loves you this much. Tech, no. I keep my eye on to see what they're saying. I can understand that. And there's nothing wrong with... Nope, not cars. See, there's nothing wrong with watching the news. Nothing wrong with listening to whoever you want to listen to. You know, folks kill me. They get their opinions. Okay, people get their opinions, and then they, you know, you get upset with me about your opinion. AC, yes sir, brother. That's the only thing that will keep me in this time frame. Because if it wasn't for AC, I would be a knight in medieval times. I have a short life, but it will be a good life. And I would be a noble knight. Yes. Sure would. Yes, sir. The old world order was the global under the rule of Vatican City. Well, cops are all around me. Good Lord. There's one right over here at the other side of the intersection. One on this side about to turn. One of them talking hate. Yeah, that's what we're going to mess with today. There was air conditioning in the Islamic world? Really? Wow. I didn't know that. I watched this movie. I love this movie called Kingdom of Heaven. And in one scene of Kingdom of Heaven, Salah al-Din is talking to this guy, and this guy's like, he's pressuring Salah, well, the king of the Islamic king. He's pressuring him to attack Jerusalem. He's like, you promised. And then later on, in the same tent, they bring the king of Jerusalem, whoever this idiot was, because he wanted to attack. And they dip his cup into some ice. And I was like, how in the heck did they get ice out there in that daggum desert after traveling so far? How did they get ice out there? Today is called geothermal cooling. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I mean, I ain't had no problem with it. If I can go back in time and take air conditioning with me, I'd be good. Because I got no problem sweating, you know, getting hot and all that. It's just I want to be able to cool off. And washing in the creek and putting on your chain link armor all over again, it just and underwear. I take some underwear with me, but then again, you have no way of washing them. I guess, you know, I could pay somebody to wash them down by the creek, hang them on some rocks or something. We have so many modern. They also made ice at night. I would love to live in the 1880s to 1964. Why? Why would you love to live then? Other than for the music. I mean, I can get with you on the music that time. Be able to see James Brown in his prime. Motown. Oh man, that would be like amazing, you know. But to have to go through that struggle. Ugh. I did a video reading an old book on ancient technology. Oh, did you? Cool. It'd be funny to see some of us go back in time just to see. I mean, and you had to stay there like a year. Let's say you had to go back in time. You could pick the time frame, but you had to stay a year, and to see how we would adapt if we could. And naturally, I mean, if you bring somebody from 300, 400, 500 years to this point in time, oh God, they'd be like, what in the world? There's this episode of Twilight Zone where this guy is about to hang, and he gets put into the future, and he can't cope with it. You know, he's like, it's just too much noise. And I never even thought about that, you know. If you take somebody who lived 200, 300, 400 years ago and you put them in this day and time, it probably is too noisy for them. Because we constantly have sirens going. We constantly have, what did his sign say? What are you saying? The change kingdom to corporate states. Only if I had the knowledge I have today. But if you can go back in time and have the knowledge that you have now, you wouldn't be the person you are now. You know, because you could just imagine if you can go back just 50 years in time, knowing what you know now, you would have so much more of an advantage than everybody else that's alive now. If nothing else, you would know exactly what stocks to tell your future self to invest in. You would know exactly the technology boom that happened in the 90s. You would know to invest in Bitcoin. You would buy all the Bitcoin. Well, you wouldn't buy all of them. You buy enough so you'd be a billionaire. I mean, so it would kind of be an unfair advantage to know what you know. I mean, yeah, I say that all the time. I mean, I would love to go back in time and know what I know now, even just 20 years ago. Who wouldn't take that opportunity? I would invest in U.S. Steel, Standard Oil, and J.P. Morgan. Well, U.S. Steel, yeah. Standard Oil, yeah. You'd be rich. You are talking about Back to the Future 2. Yes, that is exactly what we're talking about. That's why I like watching movies, because see, a lot of times movies tell you, you know, what's to come. You know, it's like look at any other state back in that came out in the 90s with Will Smith. I Am Robot. See, Will Smith plays in a lot of movies that are like futuristic, but they be happening. You know, any other state. Look at that. I mean, look at all the technology that they showed us in any other state, and look what's happening now. You can't go anywhere without Big Brother seeing you. I Am Robot. You know, it's eventually going to be a time where robots are going to be. I ain't gonna say they're gonna take over, but you're starting to see them now. You know, I was in Walmart. Me and Jeff was in Walmart a month ago, and there was a robot cleaning the freaking store, cleaning the floors. Nobody was on the machine. He was just, and when somebody would get in front of him, he'd stop automatically. It would stop automatically. And when they got him in front of him, it would keep going. I keep saying him. I have put a personality, I have put a person into that machine. And it's a machine. The problem with any other time period is the violence. War, disease was ridiculous. Well, you know what, Kev H, I mean, can you even say that? Because look at what's going on now. We kill each other at an unprecedented rate here, now. You know? Just like back then. If you was a gunslinger back in the Wild Wild West, you kill people. If you was a knight, you kill people. If you was a crusader, I mean, you kill people. I mean, we've been killing each other since we knew how to breathe. I mean, that's what mankind does. We kill each other. Sad but true. Very sad, very true. We kill each other. They were not clean people. No, they didn't have sanitation. Your life expectancy wasn't the way it is now. Then again, they didn't know to be clean. You know, they didn't know that going to defecate and then eating was not the best thing that you could do. All right, so listen, I'm gonna run in here, go change this filter real quick. I promise you I will be 2 minutes or less. All right, I promise you that. And what I want y'all to do is just hang tight. I know we hadn't done an all day ride around, but I'm gonna ride you guys with me as long as I possibly can. Okay, So y'all just hold on a minute. Yeah, it was very dark. That wasn't law and order like there is today. They call people we just kill for fun. Do the same thing now, Kelly. It just called something different. All right, y'all. The strange, since the camera and the stars vlogging. Wait a minute, what are y'all saying? Oh, a stranger getting in the car. And I definitely left it unlocked too. All right, y'all. I am back. Good morning, Roger. Good morning, Truth Warrior. You missed a call. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see who called. It was somebody that don't want to cover for me and don't want to do my job, even though I cover for them all the time. Hey, sir, how you doing? I'll be all right. Trying to stay cool. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Yes, sir. What they need? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Alrighty. So among all, I'm not even gonna talk bad about people. I'm just not even gonna say nothing about them. I do not. I had not planned on going to Newport News. That is not something that was on my agenda today. Just shaping up to be one of those days where it's just too much to do today. Oh my God, when I saw him walking up, I was nervous. Y'all was crazy. You're as polite as a guy that delivered my dryer last Saturday. Are you being serious? Or you or is that, I don't understand. Are you being serious about my politeness? Because I really try. I try very hard to be polite. Because my normal is to be so rough. And I try to change my tonality when I'm talking to people, especially when I get aggravated. And I'm about to lose y'all. It's not charging. We don't have any battery. We've been doing this all morning. So I'm surprised we were even able to do it this long. Yes, you only speak the truth. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean that's the only way I know how to be. Yes, only. Okay, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I try very hard to be as polite as I can be. I try to spread positivity everywhere I go, and no matter what I'm doing, I'm trying to spread that. There's enough negative and hate in this world. Lord knows that. So I just try to be the best me I can be. Sometimes it's tough. Man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes it gets very, 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 very tough being nice and kind to people, especially when. Anyway, see, I don't do conflict very well. I never have. It's probably because of my upbringing, my rearage, the way I was raised. So I never got into boxing or fighting. I probably would have been a hell of a fighter, but I hate conflict. Hate it. Okay, so and anytime that there is a potential conflict with anybody, no matter what it is, I avoid it like the plague. For two reasons. Number one, I get too nervous. That's why I couldn't never be a politician. I don't see how those people can let folks say anything to them and do whatever. This dude said Kanye 2020. Oh my God. And those guys had very hard time removing the old dryer. The stack unit. Thought on the new one. Man, $5. Well, that was very nice of you. I haven't been keeping up with this Kanye stuff. Kanye is all over the place with, for me. He just, I don't know if he's gonna be a preacher this week. They don't be knowing what's going on with stuff, especially Kanye West. Love his music though. Dude's a musical genius. He's a genius when it comes to music. But I don't know. I mean, he can't do much worse. I mean, I think we've proven that anybody can be the president now, right? I tip and tell him experiment. Really? Yeah. Can't. I'm gonna go ahead and end. We're just gonna go ahead and have any stuff, I guess. Don't have any internet. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and end now because I keep buffering and it keeps pausing and all that kind of stuff. Not fair to you guys, aggravating me. Plus my phone's about to go dead anyway. So y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep me in your thoughts and your minds. Keep Kev H in your thoughts and your mind. We're out here battling in this heat. That dude is battling way more heat than I am because he's at 109, 111. I'm just at 100. So, love, peace, and blessings to all of you all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Like, comment, and share. Y'all please share the videos that y'all like because the shares have gone down drastically and I'm begging right now and I'm pleading. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all next time. Y'all be good.